Shalom Aleichem Mishpachah. All glory and praises to the Creator, Yuhei Wafe, and His most humble Son, Yuhei Wafe, Bet Noon Sophie, Yuhei Wafe. Shalom Aleichem family, welcome back to the channel. Today's topic, we talking about judgment of the whore. And we coming from the book of Revelations chapter 17, verse 16. And we're going to prove and show you how the scriptures is alive and how prophecy is being fulfilled this very day. Revelations chapter 17, verse 16, and it reads, And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. Now, we all know who the whore is. As you go back into Revelation 17:1, it talks about the great whore, the judgment of the great whore, which we know is Babylon, here in the USA today. Right? Now, in this particular verse of Revelation 17:16, it's talking about how these 10 horns, which sat upon the heads of the woman and on the beast, shall hate the whore. Right? Now, if you go back up in verse 9 of chapter 17 of Revelation, it says, And here is the mind which hath wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sitteth, meaning these 7 governments. Mountains represent governments. And we all know that the UN nation represents these 7 governments that the whore sits upon, who's leading who's out in the forefront, which we know is Babylon, America. So now, these 10 horns shall hate her, meaning that they shall turn on her, right? And if you all know what's going on today in prophecy, how it relates to this very scripture, a lot of the countries and nations that was a part of the UN nation are beginning to turn against America. I'm going to say this again. A lot of these nations that's a part of the UN and America are turning against Babylon, the USA. Now, some of these horns, which is part of the beast that sat upon the beast, is part of the UN nation that's turning their backs on Babylon, America. Number 1, Japan. Japan was all for the sanctions that was placed upon Russia with the Ukraine war of not buying oil and gas from Russia. Now, Japan, it still is previously buying oil from Russia, and she's a part of UN. She's turning her backs against her allies, right? Number 2, just a couple of days ago, the French president met with the China president and told the other European nations, which are allies with the UN and America, not to follow America into war against China over Taiwan. This was just a couple of days ago, family. And you can Google all of these things and find them for yourself. We're not making this up. This is part of prophecy. Also, the African nations are joining the BRIC nation, which is led by China and Russia, which is building an economy and currency backed by gold. Right? Even Mexico. Mexico is turning its back on the United States, and it's right next door. All nations, a lot of the nations, are dumping the dollar. Saudi Arabia is no longer just selling oil in the American dollar. So this is proof and prophecy and showing that these scriptures are alive and how they are turning their backs against Babylon. Revelation 17, chapter 16. All glory and praises to the Creator, Yuhei and his most humble son, Yuhei Bet Nun Sophie, Yuhei Family, don't forget to like and subscribe and share these videos, family. It helps the channel grow as we put this truth out here. In the name of our Father, Yuhei Shalom Alaikum and Aniyah Hov.